Hey guys, what's up? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the new Hunter Attack helicopter coming to GTA 5 next week in the Smuggler's Run update, and comparing it to the version that featured in the beta version of GTA 5. I'm sure by now almost all of you guys are aware a helicopter resembling what is believed to be the Hunter features several times in the game, in trailers and images, suggesting it was once intended to be a part of the game but never came to be. And still today, we don't know why this is. Not to worry though, because at last the Hunter is finally making an appearance in GTA Online next week, and hopefully will be purchasable upon the release of the Smuggler's Run update on Tuesday, and won't be held back and released as drip-fed content. But most importantly, the Hunter that features in the Smuggler's Run update trailer isn't quite the same attack helicopter that is shown in the beta versions of GTA 5. So basically in today's video, I'm going to be comparing the new helicopter to the one featured in the beta version. Now something which most of you guys may not know, there are actually two different versions of the Hunter in the beta. Now the one we almost all know about is featured in the trailer for the Simian, which can be seen in the game if you go to the movie theater to watch the movie Meltdown. In fact, the Hunter Attack helicopter can be seen several times from a few different angles in the first half of the trailer. In the first scene, for example, we can see 4 hunters flying through Raton Canyon, and then in the next scene, we can see a single hunter flying through a forest, chasing a soldier and a monkey. Now in this scene particularly, we're able to get a good look of the hunter from nearly every angle, and granted the new hunter coming next week is similar to this beta model, we can also learn quite a few things as well about the hunter before its release. For example, we can see from this angle, there are 2 seats in the attack helicopter. One in the front and one just behind, which means 2 people can fly in the Hunter, which we couldn't confirm from watching the Smuggler's Run trailer. Anyway, but alongside this trailer, another time the Hunter features in-game is in this image right here, which I'm sure all of you guys know about and have seen before, where in the bottom right hand corner, just behind the text attacked helicopters, we can see what appears to be the Hunter Attack helicopter. Now this image is also in the game too. If you head across to the Warstock Cash and Carry's Life Invader page, you can see this for yourselves. Now unfortunately in this image we can't really make out all that much because of the text overlaying the image, but it's definitely the same attack helicopter that we can see in the Simian movie trailer. Then as for the third in-game feature, this being from a movie named Loincloth, which features Jack Howitzer. Again, this can also be seen in-game on the TV, but you'll have to be in story mode. But as you guys can see, in the first few scenes, we're shown what again appears to be the Hunter, firstly from below, then on the side. And it's from this angle which interests us the most, because the Hunter in this scene is a different model to the one that we've seen previously in the image on the Warstock Cash and Carry website and in the Simian movie trailer. As you guys can see, the Hunter's tail rotor is completely different to the one displayed on the other Hunters. In fact, the helicopter in this movie looks a lot closer to the Hunter from GTA San Andreas. Now, although we can't say this for sure, it appears that this version of the Hunter might have been the first model that Rockstar developed for GTA 5, but it was then altered, creating a second version with a completely different tail rotor, which is then featured in the Simian movie trailer. Now, of course, it's this second version which is very similar to the one featured in the Smuggler's Run update trailer. In fact, there's the same tail rotor as you guys can see on the back, but there are still a few small differences between this one in the DLC trailer and the one in the beta. Now, although we're only shown a few quick glimpses of the Hunter in the trailer, I'm sure you guys straight away can spot a few differences. For starters, looking at the wings where the rockets and the turrets are attached, we can see a small cluster of 4 rockets closer to the center, and then with what I believe is a singular larger rocket mounted on the outside of each wing. Now, although I very much doubt we'll have 2 separate rocket options when operating this is still completely different to the setup to the Hunter shown off in the beta version. In fact, the layout on the beta version is identical to the layout on the Savage, with 2 large rocket pods on either side of the wings. Now, there's no doubt the Savage was influenced by the beta Hunter. After all, according to leaked information a while back, GTA Online updates were expected to end last year with the import and export update, which would mean the Hunter was never supposed to make an appearance in the game, and the Savage, which was released with the heist update, was going to be our alternative instead. But going back to the rocket turrets, because of this change, it potentially means the rockets will be far bigger and more powerful than the beta turrets. Now if you guys look at the trailer frame by frame, you can see some of the rockets being fired, and for example in this frame, you can see the rocket appears to be much bigger than the one fired by the Savage, which potentially means the Hunter could be a lot better in terms of its firepower than the Savage. Now going back to the first version of the Hunter that was featured in the movie Loincloth, now as I mentioned, this version appears to be identical to the Hunter in GTA San Andreas, which is almost identical to the Apache helicopter in real life, but this second and newer version is in fact a combination of two, those being the Apache attack helicopter and the RAH-66 Comanche, with a rear tail motor being enclosed and a less rounded and more edgy body. Now of course there are one or two other small differences, but those are the main ones. So there we go then guys, with that being said, that's pretty much it then for this video. I thought I'd share this cool bit of information with you guys, just to show you guys not only was the Hunter initially supposed to be in GTA 5 from the launch, but there was actually two previous versions of the Hunter before this final version that comes out next week. Now, of course, I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this information. What do you guys think about the Hunter from the cut version of the game? Do you guys think this newer version will be better or worse than that beta version? So let me know by leaving a comment right now. If you guys could also drop a like as well, it would of course be greatly appreciated, and it helps me out a lot. Let's try and smash 1,000 likes on this one, and if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.